I wasn't planning on starting this video like this in this hot car. I was planning on doing this in the garage, but my power's out. So now I'm here in the car with no air on, and James is sitting next to me, and we're gonna go run some errands. Taking a short little trip out to Eastern Oregon just to kind of take a drive, hit up a couple meets out in Eastern Oregon that are happening. One thing that I wanted to have in the car before we go is basically a toolkit and a jack and just a few accessories. And I need to go to the hardware store to grab a few things to make it happen. So of course we've gone like 3 blocks down the road and everybody else has power. I love it when people park right in the middle of an intersection. That's real nice. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Is that the jingle?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get the ends, thinking like this is the right length, and I can trim them if I don't need those. So I need 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. Of course, they're 99 cents each because inflation. Okay, so we got fasteners. Still have to find a proper broom or like handle type mount, but we got the fasteners for to tie everything down. Next, we got to go get the jack because I don't have an aluminum jack, and I'm not putting a stainless steel one or an iron one.
80-pound jack.
80-pound, 90-pound jack in the back of the Lotus. I feel like that's a bad idea. So anyway, gotta go to Harbor Freight, see what we can find. Harbor Freight Tools, the best tool store for anybody who does anything on cars, right? Is that what they say?
You need a tool at least once.
If you need to use a tool one time, this is where you're gonna go to get it. And you're gonna come here 5 times on one job. All right, so all we need to get here is a floor jack, and I'm gonna really try hard to not buy anything else, but I have a bad habit of buying tools that I only need once. So we'll see what happens. That's James, by the way. He's trying to hide. He's buying things that he doesn't need, or he says that he needs. He's gonna use it one time. This is all I'm gonna get. Okay, success. Went to Harbor Freight, got the jack. Now we're headed back to the house. Fingers crossed there's power. I doubt it, because my security system hasn't told me I have power back yet, but we will do it slightly in the dark, which will be fine. So back home. So if I didn't mention it before, we're going to 2 meetups. One of them is just going to be the monthly Cars and Coffee that's in Bend, Oregon. They have one every Saturday, but they have a bigger one at the first Saturday of every month. So that's one of them. But the second one, I guess, is a Tesla meetup. My friend James likes Teslas. Do I have power? That is the question. What do you just put? No, put them down there. Receipts go on the floor. That's the Justin way. You're not gonna open the garage for me?
Okay.
There's no handle. Oh, you did it! Hey, power's back. All right. Success. We got the jack. And so the goal is to take this and this super awesome Sparco branded trackside toolkit in the trunk of the Lotus. We'll see. So I'm thinking that I'm essentially going to use these little tie downs that I got, these little guys, and I've got enough to run 2 straps for each item in the back. And I think that's going to be enough for all of that. Essentially, I'm going to take out the carpet that's back here, take out this foam somehow, and then essentially put some riv nuts down here in the base for straps, and that should be it. It should be perfect. It's that easy. I just have to do it. It looks pretty hot right there. The only thing that's in here is a can of Fix-It-Flop, essentially. God knows how old it is. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is this is going to go over here. Essentially, I would have straps here and here that would go over. Okay, that fits. Tool roll just goes right there. So I think that's it. I've got Sparco tool roll, the handle for the jack, and the jack all in there. And now I should be good to go. And just because it's in the car, I'll never need to use it. Okay, so I just need one part that I don't have, which is the bracket, the tie down for the jack handle, but I've got Amazon Prime, so it says it should be here between 5 and 10 p.m. It's 4:15, 4:20 now, so hopefully it'll be here in time. Maybe, we'll see. So I'm gonna get to screwing things in, riv nutting, drilling holes in fiberglass, and hopefully I don't fuck shit up. So we spent all that time going to get hardware, and I forgot to get washers. I went through my whole bin of random assortment of leftover parts and pieces for the past 20 years of fiddling with cars, and this is what we have. And I'm also now realizing that with the plan that we've got, you're never going to see these bolts, so I probably didn't need to get ones that were black. So I don't really know what to say. Anyway, I think this should work. I had enough washers, which is a good thing. I'm gonna room in here. I need to move to a shop. So drill bits. I know, I have Ryobi tools. I'm that guy. I have my green Milwaukee tools. That's funny. And then riv nut. It's from WeTools. Tools. Wet-Ols. Wet-Ols. WeTools. That's that. So I just need, I'm gonna do M6. Put a few of those on and see what happens. I take this off. Okay, got that. Now I just need to drill the right size hole, which you're supposed to drill it a little bit larger, right? Isn't that the deal? So it doesn't split?
For sure.
We even have the right size drill bit. I've broken a few of them. You know about breaking drill bits, James?
Didn't I buy you that set?
I could probably just trim these too. I don't think that's going anywhere. Cool. Oh, dang, you're already one step ahead. It's not your first rodeo. I want you to see if you can tell what I'm going to do when I do the next edge. How fancy I really am now. I did that on purpose. Well, it is completely done. Got both the jack and Sparko toolkit and even the rod in here. I don't have the clamp for this yet. It should be here in a couple hours. I'll do that one afterwards. But it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. So I think now it's time for test drive. Test drive. Make sure it doesn't flop around. Shoot out the back. Shoot into the engine bay. All right, let's go for a test drive. So far, so good. We've been driving for like a minute, and so far, I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't hear anything rattling around back there. No thuds. And I think that's what I was most worried about, was that kind of side-to-side forces on it. If it's going to tear out of those straps. I think the straps, since they're going, you know, kind of over the top of them, I don't think hard braking, and definitely not acceleration. This thing doesn't have the torque like a Tesla does. Anyway, I think it's pretty good. I think we did the job. So I can't think of anything else that I really need to prepare for. I'm still waiting for those other little brackets for the handle, which should be coming later tonight. So I'll do those kind of offline. And yeah, I think we're pretty much all ready for the trip. Just need to get gas and pack my clothes. And we'll be off. Drive successful. Let's see what it looks like. Moment of truth. Besides being insanely hot, nothing moved around. I call that a win. All right, well, that's a wrap. Super happy with how it turned out. Feel super prepared for the trip. James and I are gonna have a lot of fun heading out to Eastern Oregon, going to a few meets, going on some great little drives. seeing the sights and so on and so forth. But that will obviously be what we do in the next video. I know I said I was going to cover off on some of the mods and such for the car, but we'll get to that as soon as we can. Hopefully we'll have a good format to kind of talk through some of the upgrades that we've made. So with that, thank you so much. If you want to continue following along with this journey, click subscribe and let me know what you thought. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the setup and kind of what I did there. What do you have in the car when you travel? What are kind of some of the must-have items? I kind of want to add a few other items so I can take some more trips with the car and be more comfortable. And with that, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, for following along with the journey, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. And in the meantime, I'm going to get to cleaning up this giant mess. Appreciate you. Thanks so much.